Ready, set, go. Do a drum fill. Uh-oh, what do you do? What notes do you do? How many notes do you play? Where do you do it? Figure it out. Be creative. Be amazing. Post it online. Stop thinking that. Relax. Let's dive in to how to create a drum fill. I'm Kyle, and this is Kyle's Corner. Drum fills are amazing. Drum fills are really cool. Drum fills can be confusing. And then sometimes we don't even know what to do in a drum fill. That's what I want to help you out with right now with some concepts to creating a drum fill. Now you could be the drummer that just feels it and does whatever you want. That's cool. You could be the drummer that's analytical. You count it and you write it out. That's amazing. Or you could be a mixture of both. But let's dive into this and get the right tools so you can figure out your drum fill. Here we go. Before we get into this, I just realized I put the wrong snare drum. So give me a second. Look at this beauty. Thank you, PDP. All right, let's get going. There's 3 placements for a drum fill, okay? There's one measure, a 4-beat drum fill. Let's talk quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have a whole measure to do a drum fill. That's pretty simple. We have a half measure, a 2-beat drum fill. In this example, it would be 3 and 4. Okay, so on 1 and 2, I would be playing a rest or a groove, but then I would be doing the drum fill on 3 and 4. A half measure, a 2-beat drum fill. And then the most famous drum fill of all time on the 4, which would be at the end of the measure on the 4th quarter note. Let's get into the 3 concepts. However, before we start, I want you to realize we need to keep it, we need to keep it, I can't say, we need to keep it simple. Concept 1 to creating a drum fill. Play it on the snare drum first. I think of an athlete like a basketball player doing an ISO drill, right? An isolation drill. They need to work on their free throw, so they get to the line and they work on their form and continue their shot. Drummers, you need to do this. Isolate it and work on your form and work on your fill. So in this example, placement first, I'm going to do the easy drum beat on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm also going to be using the rhythmic value of eighth notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. It's simple. I understand you guys can do a lot more, but the thing is, concept 1, play it on the snare drum first. Pick your rhythm, pick your placement, snare drum first. Concept number 2 to creating a drum fill is movement. Take your drum fill and move it around the drum set. It's that simple. However, this is still where drummers who are experienced want to get crazy and go open. Don't do that yet. Concept 2 is movement as a group, meaning I'm going to take my eighth notes up to the high tom or down to the floor tom. Again, just like the basketball player, now they're going to be doing a jump shot. The same shot and form, but now they're adding motion and movement. They're running down the court, pull up, jump, and shot. Same thing for us drummers. Now we're going to be doing our eighth notes high or low, and we're doing the same rhythm, but we need to do it in motion like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're finally here. Concept 3 to creating your drum fill. Now you get to open it up and do whatever you want. This is where you're learning how to be creative. Or I should say, because you're using concept 1 and 2, now you're learning how to be creative around the kit. So concept 3 to creating your own drum fill is you open it up. In this example, I've been doing eighth notes on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. But now I'm going to play 4 on the snare and the and on the high tom. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can do other combinations like unison. I'm going to do the snare drum and the floor tom. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or you can do a hand-foot combo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, we did it. You did it. We did a drum fill. It wasn't super crazy or super cool, I guess, but I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it. The thing is, I just want you to understand placements and concepts. So no matter where you're at in your drumming, I want you to have fun, and that's why I love doing these videos. So please go create and do something cool. For you experienced drummers, use different note values, 32nd notes, 16th note triplets, do whatever you want, but follow the concepts, you guys. Snare drum first, then move it, and then open up, and then go combo method mode. You can go nuts with it. For you drummers just starting out, this is a great way to learn your way around the drum set. This is awesome. I'm Kyle, and this is Kyle's Corner. See you next time.